Hey, I'm Acrah from Acrah Harmony Guidance, and this is Coffee and Cards. Well, today is water and cards, but because I've already had my coffee, but this is one of my favorite themed mugs. And if you follow me, I'm sure you'll find that I have many themed mugs. Mugs are like my favorite thing. Okay. We're going to be doing these daily. So this is the first one, and I'm going to be using my angel cards today. What we do is we channel information straight from the higher selves, the universe, whoever wants to communicate. Normally when we book a session, your specific guides will come forward and give messages, but these daily ones will be more like information that a lot of people who are meant to be following my guidance, stuff that they will, stuff that a lot of people need to hear, basically. I don't want to talk too much about myself, so I'll get right into helping you. Sometimes the way that I do this is I'll look at the images, and whatever pops out to me speaks to me, gives me messages. So sometimes it's me just telling you what I'm getting, and other times I'll actually be channeling somebody will be speaking through me. So whatever you get is what you get, basically. Either way, it's going to be super potent and helpful. All right. This is a message for all those who at the moment feel like they need to break free from something. You feel like you have been held back for too long, and you feel that it's time, very soon, or right now, to be actually finding your freedom and finding yourself, and where the people around you fit into that. It feels like you are dragging people along with you, people that aren't really a part of your journey. And it feels like they're kind of holding you back. They're too stubborn in their own ways. And that's kind of putting a halt on your progress forward. And the thing is that you need to let yourself run ahead of this person. You need to let yourself just break free a little bit. You don't have to cut them out of your life forever. They are strong and independent, or they need to find their independence. But as long as you're relying on each other, it's really not going to be very helpful for either of you, because you will you'll start to resent each other, and it will get really difficult for you to remain happy, and you will just want to get out of it. It seems like some of the steps you've been making toward your goals and your happiness have been kind of clouded. Like, you can't exactly see what you're doing, you just know that you need to move forward. And sometimes the path forward isn't clear, and it is something that pulls us toward our goal that we need to listen to. Waiting until we can see with clarity everything that needs to happen, all of the steps that we need to take, that is sometimes really just an excuse to not make that progress that we need to make, okay? Bear with me, I am a little bit sick right now. So don't let that haziness stop you from stepping into your own, because what I'm getting right now is that you just need to trust your gut instinct and just go for it, and it will be awesome, alright? And there's someone right alongside you that will be lifted by your progress. And now I don't know if for you that would be a partner or a child or just somebody that is affected just by watching you. They get inspired, but it's definitely not a step that you're taking for yourself and yourself alone. It is a step that in taking it will bring you and the people around you or the people observing you into their own as well. So this is a really important step, and if everybody who feels somewhat connected to this or guided by this message or follows this, then this will help raise the vibration, even just by a little bit, okay? That is the goal here. We want to help everybody. I say we because I am well, a channel for others, but also I am like a shell with many people inside. I said I didn't want to talk about myself, but there I go. Okay. So whoever is giving you a message might not be the same person that gives you the next one. But it's the same for channeling anyway. A different entity might come forward. So the next card tells us that the universe has your back. Alright, first I'm going to show you this one. That's the card I was reading off of before. Kinda can't see with the glare. That's okay. And then this is the card that we're reading now. So the universe has your back, and it just wants to know. It is like shining this light right behind you, pushing you forwards and pushing the universal energy of love and progress right into you. And you need to stop pushing it away. Stop pushing it away. It's saying hold yourself with confidence, because that confidence is what will convince you, like yourself, you, that you can do this. Holding yourself in a confident way will make a difference to the way that you're seeing yourself and your journey and your steps forward and the amount of support that you do have from the universe. Here's a little exercise that they want you to do. Sometimes we get these, sometimes they're just like, this is information, and then they're like, this is advice, follow this, alright? So it's a little exercise they want you to do. Look at yourself in the mirror. Take note of everything that you see, everything that you perceive to be you. Then make sure that you approach the mirror. You can do it the first time, you can do it a second time to compare, whatever feels right for you. Approach the mirror knowing that there is a light of the universe right behind you, like literally between your shoulder blades or just above that, shining bright. It is your higher self saying, this is it, step forward, this is it, It is right there, and it is not going away because it wants to push you. It wants you to know that it's there. So feel it, know it's there, see it in your mind's eye if you can. If you can't, just know that it's there. And feel the confidence and the will of this thing moving through you. Let yourself absorb it. Let yourself feel it coming through you and settling inside you. Find out if that changes anything about the way that you're seeing yourself, and find out if it brings you more comfort, more clarity, more confidence. Find out what you're seeing in yourself that you weren't seeing before. Find that and feed it, because that is what is going to make a difference in your life. I want you to do some daily affirmations. Now, for me, when I hear that, it's just like, ugh, I've tried this, right? But it's just like a couple things. Just look in the mirror, see that confidence, whatever it is that you see. Find that thing that is different, even if it's so subtle. And say to yourself whatever comes forward. Something positive. Whatever positive thing you might hear, like a whisper of it. It might be a fleeting thought. If something positive comes to you about yourself, or inspiration of any form comes to you, then focus on that. It's just a little thing that you can do when you're getting ready in the morning, brushing your teeth, and you're just, anything that you do, literally looking in a mirror or at a reflection in any surface, I suppose. Just pay attention. Try see the light, see it through you, pay attention, listen, and then say that positive thing out loud. Say it 3 times. Okay? Just saying that 3 times will shift your vibration that little bit. And I know that sometimes life can get a bit hectic, and it's really easy to forget to do these things. So feel free to rewatch this if you want, okay? And or take notes, write it down. If you feel like this can help you in any way, it is for you, okay? So do it, please. Even if it's just a tiny bit of inspiration that will lead you somewhere else, just take it, because this is for you. Right? I'm gonna run out of time because I'm doing these for 20 minutes. Okay, I will do this card. Oh, but I don't read the words on there, by the way, just in case it like alters the message that I'm getting, because then I'll get all in my head and stuff, and I'm trying to like channel this information. So okay, I'm seeing that some people might be a little bit I'm getting like jealous, selfish, standoffish. Someone is obviously very envious of you as you are, or who you will develop into by following that one simple thing. Someone will not be happy about the progress you're making because it reflects to them that they are not making this progress. Now, the way to combat this is that instead of, when somebody is sending negative vibes to us, instead of sending those negative vibes back or ignoring them, we acknowledge that they're doing that because they are hurt in some way and they are lost in some way. So what we need to do and what the universe will praise us for is we need to send back love to them and positivity, and the intention that they gain any positivity from whatever you're doing, they gain some as well. So you're doing this, you're doing it for yourself, you're doing it to better your life and the lives of people that are affected by whatever decisions you make, right? But if anyone is feeling bad about that, it's not your job to look after them, but it is something that you can do to help the universe and the vibration of all to just send them some love. Instead of retaliating if they say something negative to you, just send them some love. You don't have to do that with words. You don't have to do that with actions necessarily. Just visualize it coming from you, going to them. And that's all that you can really do. That's all that is important for you. You're not here to look after people that are just jealous of you and gross. Don't do that. Don't go out of your way to like do nice stuff for people that are going to try and ruin your life in spite. Just send them some love and then forget about them. That's what you need to do. And you can do the same thing with aspects of yourself that are going to argue with the process that you've been told to do. Look in that mirror, okay, and do the thing. Sorry, I repeated myself plenty of times. So do the thing, do the mirror thing. That's what we're going to call it. It's called the mirror thing. Do that. And then if you hear any self-doubt or any doubt in the process, just send it some love. Sorry. Send it some love. We have a positive case of COVID in the house, so we're all isolating right now. And we probably all got it, but I didn't want that to stop me from helping you guys. Now you get to see me drink out of my awesome mug. It's my Beauty and the Beast one. Isn't it beautiful? It's the best. It's one of my favorites. Delicious. Alright. What else does this card have to tell us? Just more about this negativity in the background. That's okay. We'll just send it some love, wave it off. And then you'll find something else in the background or the foreground, something more positive or with the potential to be either. Something in innocence. Sorry. But I'm not sure how this will relate to you specifically. Obviously, this message is for lots of people. But in noticing, maybe it's less negativity, more insecurity that you'll see. But it's definitely something that you need to pay attention to. Don't like dwell in it. Don't like let it consume you, but see it as a shadow that you need to acknowledge. That I think requires more love. Just if you see anything, just throw love at it, basically, is the message. Different aspects of you, whether they're negative, whether they're positive, whether they have the potential to be either, just literally acknowledge it, see it for what it is, and then send it love. Because in the end, you're sending yourself love. And there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, we need to do that in order to make any progress in any aspect of life. Alright, I'm gonna have to end this here, not just because I am like dying, but because it's been 20 minutes, and that's what I said I would do. So, yeah, man. Oh, I don't know who's going to be fronting next time I do this, which will be tomorrow, but whoever it is going to give you some awesome stuff. Try not to like randomly swear here. I'll give you some awesome information, alright? Maybe it's a next step onto this. So if you want to start following this advice now, you might get the next step tomorrow. Who knows? I don't know, I'm just the messenger. Don't ask me. But if you do want more personalized information, then just send me a message. I'll put in a link. I'm uploading this to YouTube and to my business page on Facebook and Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr. I'll be putting this pretty much anywhere I can. So I will put a link to a place you can message me to make an appointment. And once we have an appointment confirmed, I'll send you a link to do a payment. And for these one-on-one sessions, we can literally do a video call. I didn't used to do video calls. I used to just record it and then write it all down and send it through text, so then you can read back on it and whatever. But very time consuming, and people only ever wanted them for free, so I didn't really get much in return for doing it. I didn't get anything in return, except a review every once in a while, which is wonderful, by the way. If you have any comments, any notes, let me know. Any reviews, if any of this today has helped you, or you think that it was relevant to you, please leave a comment. That will be amazing. And yeah. I have an account on Paid by the Minute, so if you literally want to call me and pay me like $2 a minute, your reading can go for as long as you need it to. And just as soon as we end the call, the payment stops. I think you get to set a limit on how much you want, and then I have to hang up when we reach the time that you set. So yeah, I'll put the link to that and to where you can message me. Book it in, and then we'll do the Paid by the Minute thing, so that you can just pay for what you get. And yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for joining me today. I know it was a bit all over the place because it was my first one and I'm sick and didn't even have coffee. But either way, this is me, us, Acrah. I guess we'll see you again soon. You know what I mean. You'll see me again soon. So follow me, like, subscribe if you want to, and share if you think that this information will help somebody that you know. because that would be amazing. Giving back to them and giving back to me and getting those karma points racked up for you. It's just a win-win for everybody involved, to be honest. Yeah. Alright. See ya.